Chalo, sir. So again, very good evening to everybody, and I hope I'm audible as well as visible to everyone. So again, this is the first advanced maths class of this particular tier 2 batch, right? Now, first things first. So today onwards, we'll move into geometry. So we will be starting out from geometry. Now, geometry. So first, we will definitely start out with triangles. So we'll have a few sessions on triangles, then quads, rectangles, circles, like polygons, all the other things will, like all the other topics will come gradually. Okay, low voice. Just a second. I'm turning up the gain. Now it should be fine. Now it should be fine. Now it should sound fine. Okay, I've turned up the gain. Clear now, Sagar? It's clear now, Sagar? Right? It should be fine now. The meters are showing absolutely everything is fine. Yes, perfect. Okay, chalo, no worries. Now, so again, as this is the practice batch, what I'll do, which we do. So again, I'll give you questions. Now, again, let me say this. Geometry, if CGL wants to give you some difficult questions, some typical questions, geometry is one such part from where they generally give you a little tricky questions. If they want, not every question will be difficult. So again, what we'll do or what I'll do, I will make sure, so we'll do some good quality questions. Number of questions might be a little less because again, if we want to go for some good quality questions, number of questions might take a hit. Okay, so with that in mind, let's start, sir. So first question right in front of you guys for the day. Now, again, I'll give you guys a minute or so. And again, then so I'm giving you 1 minute, 20 seconds. So again, try and then I need the answer. Everyone, give it a try. Give it a try, everyone. Give it a try. Everyone, I need answers. I need answers. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Answers, answers, answers. Need answers. Need answers, sir. Need answers. Anyone, sir. Anyone, answers. Chalo. C. Sagar is saying C. 125 degrees the answer. Let's see. So time is also up. Chalo. Let's see, sir. Let us see, sir. Now, they are saying equilateral triangle ABC. Okay. D and E are couple of points on sides AB and AC. Achha. Rather than going too ahead of ourselves, let's start with this. ABC is an equilateral triangle. AB and AC are 2 points. Okay. Okay. Such that AD is equal to CE. AD is equal to CE. Achha, let's do one thing. So let's say D is this. So E will be like this because AD is given as CE. Perfect. Now what they're saying, BE and CD intersect at certain points. Sir, chalo, let's draw. Sir, BE is this and CD is this. They are intersecting where? They are intersecting at F. This is the point F. The measure of CFB, the measure of CFB they are asking. They're asking you what is the value of this particular angle. They're asking you what is the measure of this particular angle. Now, Sagar has given us some answer. Sagar is saying 125 degrees. Now, so again, this is an equilateral triangle. Keep that in mind as well. Equilateral triangle means all these angles are 60 degree each. All angle A, angle B, angle C, all are 60 degrees each. Now, again, I'll give you guys few seconds more as I've drawn the figure to think for others. Sagar has given the answer. Apart from Sagar, anybody, if you want to try. So 30 seconds you can take to kind of think. Very simple question. The diagram is right in front of you guys. Just take a few seconds just to think. Because you see, geometry questions is all about thinking. And especially in mains, and I have not taken most of these questions. I should not say every question is very good, but again, most of these questions are very, very, very good questions. Not the easy peasy questions. Not the very simple or easy questions. Okay? Not the very simple questions, sir. Not the very simple questions. Chalo, sir. Anyone? Anyone, sir? Anyone? Any answers? Achha, chal. Let me then. I haven't got any answers. Achha, YouTube में any answers? Just a second. Let me just check any answers from YouTube. No, still don't think so. Chal. Achha, sir. Here, it's a question, na, which will be, I think it should be best approached using congruency. Sir, triangle BEC, the bigger triangle I'm taking. And you take triangle in from this side, the bigger triangle ACD. Now, if you want, you can take the smaller triangles as well. That will also give you the same thing, meaning ABE and CDB. That also will give you the same result, I hope. Okay. And Sagar, I don't think 125 is the correct answer. I do not think this is the correct answer. Okay. That's my gut feeling because of this equilateral thing. Still, let's see. Sir. So out of this, so these two triangles, I can say, sir, these two sides are same. So meaning from this BE, from this is AD. These two sides are same, sir. Anything else equal, sir? Absolutely equal, sir. In this triangle BEC, angle C is 60 degree is equal to, in this triangle ACE, like D, that is over here, angle A is 60 degrees, sir. So angles are also equal. I'm trying to prove congruency. That means I need another like thing more. What is the other thing? What can be that other thing, sir? और क्या ले सकते हैं? रुक जाओ, और क्या ले सकते हैं, sir? Sir, this one equal, this one equal. Achha, anything else given? Just a second. रुको. No common angles as well. No common angles as well. No, acha, yeah. So AC is equal to, sir, BC. Sorry, I should write BC equal to AC. Sides are equal. Na? So BC is coming out to be equal to AC, sir. Why? BC and AC, all three sides are equal to each other because it's an equilateral triangle. And once I can say this, that means they are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. And once I can say these two triangles are congruent, that means what I'll do, you see. What I'll do now. So I'll say this is 60 degree. This whole thing is 60 degree. I'm not writing. Achha. Whatever is this angle, let's say theta, or achha, let's say x. So same will be this angle, sir. This will be x. Similarly, then, if this is y, sir, then this is also y, because in both these situations, x plus y is 60. Both these angles are 60 total. How BE equal to AD? How BE is equal to AD? No, it is not written. CE equal to AD. Arey, sorry, my mistake, brother. My mistake, brother. You see, na? C, so just take these triangles. You see, C is equal to 80. That is what I've written. It was just a silly mistake, brother. Thank you for like reminding me. Achha. So X and Y got like gone, sir. Now from there, now you understand, sir. Now X plus Y is how much? Like take this triangle, sir. Triangle BCF. Sir, I now know X plus Y is 60 degrees, sir. Because you see, X plus Y gives you 60 degrees. And from there, so this particular angle must be how much? Because this triangle, the all three angles, sum should be 180. Out of that, X plus Y itself is 60. So the other remaining angle must be 120 degree, and that must be your answer, brothers and sisters, which is there in option number 1. Which is there in option number 1. Is this clear? Now this was a very good question. बहुत अच्छा question. Not difficult, but again not your easy peasy एक देखेंगे कर देंगे वैसा भी question नहीं था नहीं. Clear everyone? Dev? No, yes Dev, 120 is the answer, not 105. Perfect, brother. Perfect. Clear, clear, clear. Yeah, once again, yeah, sure. You see, last XY step. Brother, what I'm saying, you see, take this triangle, BCF, this smaller triangle here. So this angle is X, this angle is Y. And you take any of these angles. X plus Y comes out to be 60. X plus Y is 60. And in this particular triangle, you see one angle is X, one angle is Y, other angle is whatever they are asking. So that means this angle has to be 180 degree minus X plus Y. So X plus Y is 60. So 180 degree minus 60 degree. So this angle has to be 120. This comes like this, 180 degree minus 60 degree. That's how it is. That is how it is. Perfect. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Sir, this one. This one, sir. Again, I'll give you a few seconds. Again, very selected, like selective questions here. All these are PYQs. एक भी question मैं खुद से नहीं बनाया. But again, I've spent some good amount of time to select. That's why I told you in the beginning, we might do a little less number of questions today. But again, all the questions you will get to learn something. Or at least get a good revision. Chalo sir, chalo sir. This is a very simple question. This is a very, very simple question. Dev has already given answer. Very good, Dev. Very, very good, brother. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? It is a very simple question. You see, what's the approach? Sir, PQR triangle centroid given as this. Chalo. Sir, it's PQR. Now, they are saying the centroid is A. Centroid means somewhere over here. That is A, sir. That is given as A. Right? This is your point A. If the side is 12, then what is the length of PA? Sir, this PA is called circumradius. This is called circumradius. And this, if you join this, let's say if you join the whole thing, then this part is called the in radius, if you know what I mean. So this is directly you can write, this is A divided by root 3, sir. Okay. So this is 12. So you just do this 12. Achha, 12 ko write it like this directly. I'm doing it directly, okay? So 4 into 3 divided by root 3. Chalo main dikhai deta hu. So this comes out to be 4 root 3 centimeters, sir. So option number 1 is your correct answer, sir. Okay. Now again, if you don't know this formula, so if you don't know circumradius of any equilateral triangle, sir, it is always A by root 3. A is the side. And in radius, as this is 2:1, sir. So this will be half of this. So half of this means you write it down, you put a 2 like below. So a by 2 root 3. That's as simple as that. As simple as that. Let's move on. Move on, sir. Acha. It's a very, very, very good question. This exact type has been repeated at least 3 to 4 times in last few years after COVID only. At least a few years, like few times. Let's see how many of you can give me the right answer directly. I'll show you a few methods. Couple of methods I'll show you. Chalo, I'm giving you 1 minute 20 seconds. Do it as quickly as possible. This is a very good question, very important question. This is a very, very, very good question. Answers, 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 answers. Dev, any answers, brother? Sagar, any answers? Don't guess, Sagar, don't guess. 16.2. Sagar is saying 16.2. Let's see. How did you do it, Sagar? Tell me. How did you do it? Sagar, I'm asking, how did you do it? Acha. I will show you two methods. Okay? One is the shorter method. One is definitely uh, generally a broad spectrum method. So again, in my batches, I don't know whether everybody knows it or not. That's the reason I'll show you the second method. So there is something called, sir, this is a simple question of if you know something called Stewart's theorem. In my foundation batches or even in the crash course or the booster course, I have gone with this. Apollonius se nahi hoga bhai. This is not Apollonius question. Apollonius is for where to use Apollonius. Dekho Sagar, that's the problem. You always guess. I've seen you do this multiple times. That's not how it works. Apollonius is always for median. Apollonius can only be used if median is given. Median kahan se? Either there is no point here where it is written median, right? Apollonius is yes, Dev is correct. Sir, Stewart's theorem is the best option of for solving such questions. Let's understand how to use Stewart's theorem. If you don't know, learn it. See closer. Stewart's theorem क्या है sir? अच्छा, I'll not use it. Stewart's theorem क्या है? If you don't know, मैं बता दे रहा हूँ. Though you guys should know by now, but again, if there is someone who doesn't know, so it's okay. I'm just, acha. So Stewart's theorem has a shortcut for like kind of equilateral or isosceles triangles as well. But again, I'm giving you the generalized formula. From there, you can figure out everything. Let's say there is another point D. I'm just taking this example. A, B, and C. And there is another point D somewhere, anywhere. This is D. Stewart's theorem is saying if this is, let's say, M, or rather, if this is, let's say, M ratio N, this is better. And let's say this is B, this is C. Because B opposite, so we generally call the B, opposite to B vertex is length B, opposite to C vertex is length C. So opposite to A vertex, this length is A, the whole length. And we have divided in this ratio, so we got M and N. This length is BD is M, CD is N. These are like the lengths of BD and CD. So ultimately, M plus N is nothing but A. So Stewart's theorem is saying if you cross multiply them, so BM plus CN, that is equal to, acha, Dave has given me the Stewart's theorem. Dave has given me the name Stewart's theorem. Dave, can you tell me, before I write it down, can you tell me the statement as well? Statement बता सकते हो, not for equilateral or the isosceles, by taking B and C. Tell me, na sir. Just tell me, what will be the statement for Stewart's theorem? Stewart's theorem का statement बताओ sir. Stewart's theorem का statement बताओ sir. Anyone? Stewart's theorem का statement anyone? Stewart's theorem का statement sir. Stewart's theorem का statement. Dev, anyone? Dev is there, na? Dev is there. अच्छा, मैं बता देता हूँ. चलो छोड़ो. Dev, any answers? अरे ये सीधा हो जाना भाई. Dev, any answers? Sagar, any answers? No, brother. Sagar, that's not how it works. It is B squared M plus C squared N is equal to, sir. Is equal to. Sir, here you will find D squared plus M into N. And this is A into. This is the statement of Stewart's theorem. Now, you'll say, sir, what is D? How will you know? Sir, A to I know. A is this length. M I know. N I know. I don't know D. D is this length, sir. D is the length of AD. This is the statement for Stewart's theorem. Now, just use this logic. Now, over here, it's an isosceles triangle. Why? Because AB and AC are equal. So that means what will change, sir? B and C will become equal to each other. So left hand side will be B square into M plus N. That's the change. That is the only change. Use it and tell me the answer, Nana. Now you use this and tell me the answer. It will be a 10-second question now. Now it will become a 10-seconder. Now it will become a 10-seconder, sir. Now it will become a 10-seconder. Tell me the answer. Now it will become a 10-seconder. बताओ. You can just put values here. AB and AC are equal. So D is this, BD is given. So again, चलो मैं draw ही कर देता हूँ. This is A. अच्छा sorry. क्या ही मैं पागल हूँ. This is given isosceles ना. Sir, BD is 5. अच्छा, D is a point on BC. Okay, sir. So let's take like this. This is D, this is 5, sir. The value of M. Now, AB is 12. So AB is 12 means the AC is also 12, sir. AD is 8. They are asking this. Sir, use this. So this is nothing but N. This is nothing but N. So from this formula, I need the value of N. बैठा दो, sir. So B squared is 144 into M plus N. You see, because B squared will go common, I can write M plus N. M plus N is 5 plus N. That is equal to, sir, A. A is how much, sir? A is 5 plus N itself. So that is 5 plus N itself. You see, this cancels actually. Into, sir. D square plus Mn. D square is how much? D square is 64 plus Mn. M is how much? 5 into N. So this will cancel. So 5 times N is 80. So N becomes 16, sir. So that is my answer, which is option number 3, 16 centimeter. Perfect. I thought statement as in explanation. No. Brother, that's not that. I just wanted you to write this, nothing else. Stewart's theorem means it. Now again, sir, please understand. Now many of you might say, sir, mere ko to nahi aata. I don't know Stewart's theorem, then like how can I solve it? How can I solve it? So let me give you a general method as well. Method 2. General method V. Let me give you. So next page I'm writing. And I'll show you another question based on this method as well. Because there will be questions where this method will be required. So remember this. If I go with this logic, the same question I'll be doing. I'll be making the same question. Learn this. If you don't already know, please learn this. Very, very important stuff. So this is A, B, C, D. This was 5, this was 12, this was 12. Right? 5, 12, 12, and this was 8. Sir, always remember in these situations, you can always, so how Stewart's theorem actually comes? I've shown you in my batches, I generally show the proof of this theorem. कैसे ये आता है? Why? Because that process is very important for many, many questions. So this comes now, the best way to prove this is through the cosine formula. You know the cosine rule? So that is our method number 2. So we will use cosine rule. Again, there are other formulas as well. You can drop a perpendicular and also solve think like the proof of Apollonius theorem as well. वैसे भी ये question बनेगा, I guess. But again, the better options will be like this. Sir, take two different triangles. Sir, let's take this triangle, sir. ABD. ABD. Okay. So from here, cos B will be how much, sir? What will be cos B? We know the cosine rule, sir. Cosine rule. So cos B will always be C square plus A square minus B square, because B, so minus B square divided by 2CA, sir. Let's use this. So from here, I'll write cos B. That will be equal to, sir, obviously B is this, the opposite to this angle is B. So other two is C and A. So 12 square plus 5 square. 5 square plus 12 square minus 8 square divided by 2 into 5 into 12. Again, sir, take this triangle ACD. Cos C is how much, sir? Cos C is how much? You will say, sir, opposite is this 8. So definitely this thing square, and so this I don't know, this is n I'm taking. So definitely I'll write 12 square plus n square minus 8 square divided by, sir, 2 into 12 into n, sir. Now as they are given, these two sides are equal. That means angle B and angle C are equal. If two angles are equal, that means cos B is equal to cos C, sir. That means I can conclude, sir, these two are also equal. Calculation kar lo, sir. 2 and 12. Sir, again, I can simply say, sir, 5 square plus 12 square is 13 square. Acha, do calculations. 169 minus 64 by 5. Correct? This is equal to 144 minus 64, that is 80, plus n square by n, sir. So from there, this is how much, sir? 105, right? 105 means 21. N is equal to 80 plus n square. From there, n square minus 21n plus 80 is 0, sir. You will say, baap, quadratic aa gaya. But again, this is not a very difficult quadratic to solve. 80 if this is, sir, 5 into 16 is 80. And 5 into 16 is this. So n will be 5 or 16. Now 5 or 16, sir, the value of n. So from there, you can figure it out. From there, looking at the options, and also you see, this cannot be 5. If this is also 5, na, sir? If this is also 5, that means this is a midpoint. So then it doesn't make any sense. So the answer has to be 16 in this case. So that is definitely my answer. So this is another way of solving the same question. Sir, can we use cos B in ABD? ABD and ABC. ABC. Yes, you can, but brother, but again, if you take that, na, you will never get N. N aayega hi nahi. What you can do, rather, you can use cos C in both ACD and ABC. वो कर सकते हो. You can use cos C for this side and this side. So there you will get n. You have to make sure how like to take cos where you need the value of n. So n has to be there. So cos B and cos B from both the sides, neither of them will have n. So वो last में 1 equal to 1 का equation बनेगा. Perfect, Sagar? Perfect? Yes. Yes, similarities every day we can do. Definitely. You see, the more you get into these things, उतना दिमाग खुलेगा. अच्छा, I have another question of this. रुको ना एक second. Sir, this one. Please do now. Please do this. Everybody, please do this. Everyone, please do this. Everybody, please do. चलो 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 सर. Everybody, please do. Need answers? Need answers? Just a second. Cos 135, it is minus cos 45 degree. It is minus cos 45 degree. Seven from cosine rule. Yes. Answer I don't know, Dev, but again, what I know for certain, with 100% certainty, that cosine rule will be the best way to solve these type of questions. Hands down. Hands down, sir. Okay. चलो देखते हैं sir. So this is definitely a obtuse angle triangle because of this given thing. ऐसा कुछ दिया है sir. Now, what we can say? This is L, this is M, this is N. This is 135 degree. Ln is given as 13. Lm is given as 5 root 2 centimeters. And they are asking what is the value of Mn. What is the value of Mn? They understand, sir. There, I'm not saying the cosine rule is the only way of solving this question. I'm never saying that. Okay, but again, this is a very good way of actually like doing this. The best way, if you ask me. The best way, if you ask me. कैसे sir? Sir, this is your cosine. So cos 135 degrees. Let's start, sir. And I do not know the value of this, so I'm taking this as x. So that means 135. So opposite will come last. So it will be, sir, 5 root 2 square plus x square minus 13 square divided by 2 into 5 root 2 into x. So this is minus 1 by root 2, sir. This is equal to, if you calculate this, 25 into 2, 50. 50 plus x square minus 169. And this is 10 root 2 into x, sir. So root 2 cancels. So ultimately x square minus 119 becomes, this is 10x. So this will go that side. So minus 10x. So it will become x square plus 10x minus 119 equal to 0, sir. Minus 119. So 17 sevens are this. So x becomes 17 and 7. So again, minus means, sir. So this is plus 17 minus 7. So I can change the sign. So this will become minus, this will become plus. So negative length is, it's impossible. So the only possible value for x is 7, sir, which is there in option number 1. That's done. That is done, sir. That is done, sir. Yes, Dev, you are correct, brother. You are absolutely correct. But again, the problem, you see, what's the problem? Most of the students, the problem is this will not strike. He said the best way of solving this is through cosine rule. And you see, these questions are not that popular either. Very seldom you'll find these questions. But again, these are all PYQs. If you ask me, I can give you the exact years as well. कि कौन से साल में पूछा गया है? Which year these questions were asked? Okay? Acha, this is also a very good question. Very simple question, but again, very good one. Very simple, but again, very good one. Chalo, let's see how you can do it. How you guys can do it. Chalo, I'm giving you a few seconds. I am giving you guys a few seconds. 1 minute should be more than enough. Karke dekho na, sir. Do and tell me the answer. Complete this and tell me the answer. Complete this and tell me the answer. Jaldi se. Need answers. Need answers. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Need answers from everyone. Heron. But Sagar, yeah, I'm not saying you are incorrect. But the problem, brother, if you go with Heron, calculation will be through the roof. And that's also an understatement if I say. Even if I say that, that's also an understatement. इसको आप हेडन में डालोगे कैसे? You're getting my point, na? You are understanding what I'm trying to say. Please understand. So we need to think about something. Ki, sir, how can I do my calculations with some sukoon? Sukoon se kaise kare? Understand. So what I'm saying, or what I'm kind of getting to, I can see the options. All 4 options are having A, B with them. So meaning my answer or the area of this particular triangle depends on the value of A and B. Depends on the value of A and B. So can I now think, acha, if that is the case, so if I assume my values for A and B and I put the same values in the options as well, so I can get my answers. I can get my answers. So whichever option will be like, okay, so I'll get that. So what I'll not put? So again, I cannot put A or B equal to 0. Why? Because if I put 0, so you see all 4 options will become 0. So I cannot backtrace which option is correct. So I have to put certain, like the value in such a way, all 4 options has to be distinct so that I can identify. So the best value. So 0 I cannot, like I cannot put, but definitely I cannot put, I can put 1. You see, in that case, this will be 5 by 2. This will be 3. This will be 4, this will be 3 by 2. And sides में भी आ जाएगा sir. So this is root 2 sir. This is 2 square 4, so this is root 5 sir. And this is also root 5. Root 5, root 2, root 5. This is an isosceles triangle. This is now an isosceles triangle, right? चलो calculate करते area of the isosceles triangle. So ultimately now this thing looks something like this. सोचो, this thing looks something like this. I'm just doing it directly. So this is root 5, this is root 5, and this whole thing is root 2, sir. This whole thing is root 2. Perfect. Khatam, sir. So take any one of the sides. So this will be root 2 by 2. That means 1 by root 2, sir. Half of root 2. And this is root 5. So this height will be how much, sir? Use Pythagoras. Root over of root 5 square is 5. And 1 by root 2 square is this. So if you do this, 5 2s are 10 minus, so 9 by 2, meaning 3 divided by root 2. This is the height. So area will be half into base is root 2, sir. This is base into height is 3 by root 2. So the answer is 3 by 2. Which option is it matching with? Sir, it is matching with option number 4, 3 by 2. So that's my answer. That is my answer, sir. Yes, exactly, Dev. So please understand the thought process, how we approached, because this exact question will not get asked. But again, the approach that we have taken, the way we have thought about this question, that's what you need to learn from this. Clear, everyone? Absolutely clear? चलो थोड़ा पीछे चलते हैं सर. Sir, a little, these are called geometry based mensuration or mensuration based geometry, whichever you call. This is a kind of intersection between a little bit of geometry and mensuration, both. So please solve this. These are generally easier questions. These are generally very easy. So 1 minute should be enough. Please solve. Please give it your best. Please give it your best. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Answers, answers, answers. Any answers, sir? 32. Dev is saying 32. Anybody else? X is 8. X is 8, Sagar is saying. Okay. But again, X तो नहीं पूछा. Area they are asking. चलो. अच्छा. AB is AC. Perimeter of ABC is 8 into 2 plus root 2. Okay. And the length, if the length of BC, okay, sir. So root 2 times and AB is equal to AC. This is an right angled triangle. This is an right angled isosceles. Right angled isosceles triangles. Okay. देखो, these things you have to have an idea. Chalo, let's see why I've said what I've said. I'll explain, don't worry. So AB is AC meaning, sir, something. So AC, AB, na? So A is the common point. So AB and AC. These two are same. So please understand. So understand, sir. If I take this as 1 unit, this as 1 unit. So this will be √2 units always. Or you have learned this in the 45, 45, 90 triangle for we can say in the height and distance chapter as well. So that has been given, sir. So this can only happen when this is 90 degree. 45, 45, 90 में सिर्फ ये होता है. This is given. Now what do you do? Now what do you do? Sir, the perimeter is given. So again, you cannot just take this. ऐसे चलना is not really very good. So I'm just taking this is x, this is x. So this will be x√2, sir, centimeters. So ultimately, what is the perimeter, sir? X plus x2x plus √2x. This is given as 8 into 2 plus √2. So ultimately, x into 2 plus √2. अरे यार फिर से गड़बड़. It is 8 into. So x becomes 8, sir. Now once x becomes 8, you see the whole question just opens up. This is 8, this is 8. So ultimately the area will be half into base into height. Half into 8 into 8. So 2 fours, 4 eights are 32 centimeter square. It is your correct answer, which is there in option number 2, sir. That's your answer, sir. That is your answer, sir. Yes, Dave, you can go like that as well. ये बहुत simple है. Very, very, very simple. Clear, sir? Now, good question, this one. This is a very, 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 very good question, actually. Please solve. I'll give you 1.5 minutes. Chalo, banao, sir. Everyone, take your time and solve. Take your time and solve. Take your time and solve this. Very, very, very good question, this one. बहुत ही बढ़िया question. But I need answers. If required, I'll give you 30 seconds more as well. But I need the answers. I need the answer for this question. It's a beautiful question. It is a beautiful question. Chalo, sir. Any answers? Any answers, sir? It's a very simple question, not difficult by any stretch. Nobody can say this is very difficult. Ritik has given answer. Very good, Ritik. Very, very good, Ritik. Ritik is saying C, 54 degrees. Ritik is saying 54 degrees is the answer. Anybody else? Anybody other than Ritik? Unable. Okay, chalo, Sagar, let's see. Anybody else? Anybody else? Ritik को छोड़ के. चल, let's make it. PQR, PQ equal to PR. अरे यार. देखा. चलो सर. So PQ equal to P. इधर बन रहा है, इधर क्यों नहीं बन रहा है? What the hell? So I have to check. ठीक है, छोड़ो. So this software na is giving me so much trouble. Whenever I use this timer, something is off. Something is off. You see, now it's working. So this is PQR, sir. PQ equal to PR. So these two, they are same. Okay. S is a point on QR such that PSQ is, acha, PSQ is obtuse, 96 degree plus something. Okay. So S will be somewhere around here, sir. S is there. Okay. Acha. QPR, this total angle is given as 132 degrees. Okay. Acha. PSQ, this angle. This is 96 plus QPS. Acha, sir. This one, let's take this is X degree. So this angle is 90 degree plus X. Sorry, 96 degree plus X, sorry. So this is 96 degree plus X because this is given in the question. They are asking the value of PSR. PSR meaning they are asking you to find this angle, sir. ये angle पूछा है. अच्छा, first things first. Sir, what will be this angle? Anyone? This totals in this bigger triangle, total is 180 degree. 132 is this one angle. And these two angles are same because the sides are equal. So the angles must also be equal. So 132 out of 180 gone, meaning remaining is 48 degree. So 48, half of 48 is this angle, half of 48 is that angle. So each of these angles are 24 degrees each. Right? Now, take this smaller triangle PQS. Triangle PQS you take, sir. Over here, what will happen? Sir, the sum x plus this is 24 plus this is 96 plus x. The total sum must be 180, sir. Done. Done, sir. So 2x plus this is 120. So 2x should be, you see, these two sum is 120, so minus kar do, this is 60 degree. So from there, x becomes 30 degrees. So that means this is 30 degree. And this is 24. So this angle has to be 30 plus 24, which is 54. Now, why, again, you might ask, sir, this is the external angle and these two are the opposite to internal angles. External angle is always sum of the internal angles. So, by that logic, the answer to my question will be 54 degrees, sir. No, Sagar, garbad ho gaya. Dev, yes, works, brother, absolutely works. I hope again this is clear. I hope this is again clear, sir. Clear hai, sir? Chalo, let's do one more. Again, let us do one more. Again, the mensuration based questions. The mensuration and geometry ka jo intersection. I told you, in tier 2, you get these questions where one single question can have like concept of two different chapters. This is one such question. So please solve. Achha, again, I'm not giving you the timer because it is giving some software trouble. Timer को थोड़ा avoid कर रहे हैं, sir. Sai, good evening, brother. Very good evening. But again, we are almost at the end, brother. We are almost at the end. Technically, only 1 minute remaining of the class, but again, we might need a couple minutes more. That's all. But again, you can watch this as a recording and get back to me with if you have any doubts anytime. Ritik has given answer as B. Second option, Dev has also given answer. This one. I've got two answers, both are saying B. चलो मैं भी नहीं पढ़ा. ABC is an right angle isosceles triangle. Very good, sir. ABC given, AB given. Acha, sir. I think this question is not that difficult. Not as difficult as it seems. Sir, ABC is 90 degree. Okay, sir. AB is 12. Perfect. It's a ratio of the radius of the circle inscribed in it to the radius of the circle. Acha. Sir, in circle, in radius, they are asking the ratio of in radius and circumradius ultimately. Everybody. They are asking us, you see, the ratio of the circle that is inscribed, meaning in radius by circumradius, sir. Right formula. Sagar, so why go for formula? Formula मैं बताऊंगा इधर लगेगा थोड़ा. Sir, now again, if this is 12, then this is also 12 because they are right angle isosceles, right? And this thing I don't know, but again, if this is known, then this is also known. Sir, for any right angle isosceles triangle, sir, circumcenter is exactly the midpoint of hypotenuse, and circumradius is this. This is your circumradius, sir. Circumradius. How much? This much. So I can say circumradius will be 6 root 2. 12 root 2, half of that. Done. Sir, what about this? What about the in radius? In radius is, we all know, 12 plus 12 minus 12 root 2 divided by 2, sir. याद है, sir? P plus B minus H by 2, sir. This was the formula. याद है? So this is the in radius. So you just put the value and do a little bit of calculation. So this will become 24. So I can take a 12 common, huh? 2 minus root 2 divided by this will become 12 root 2. So 2 minus root 2 by root 2. So definitely option number 2, sir. Definitely option number 2. Yes, Dev, Sauria, perfect, yes. So these two are this is the answer. Very simple. But again, if you do not know this, especially circumradius, most of you guys already you already know. I'm quite confident. The problem is here in radius. If I ask 100 students, 90 students, they answer, either the answer is blank or they have some problem in it. Kuch na kuch garbar. Okay. So again, that will then be all for this class today. Again, I hope you have enjoyed the session. You see, thoda अच्छा questions बनाए. The number of questions where I guess 9 to 9 those questions ही बना पाए. But again, all those questions बीच में, no worries, sorry. So you can go through the recordings anytime. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask anytime. Reach out to me directly. Okay, so that was it. So again, the second session, this was the first session. That's why it is parallel stream. It was available on YouTube. But again, the next session onwards, it will not be available. But again, you have a taste of what we do in our sessions. You see, thoda अच्छे questions, because you see the easy questions everybody will do. You also find those sessions everywhere. But again, we generally do limited questions, but good quality questions. All these are PYQs. You can check. You just copy this and paste it. Google Lens laga lo, dekho. You will find the year and everything, the details. Okay, so I lost this class. Sai, Sai is trying to say कि Sai couldn't find the class or something like that, or forgot about this class or something. Okay, so no worries. So again, having said that, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next class. And for the YouTube audience, I'll see you guys on Monday with the like you can say the tier 2 mock live mock analysis. So again, if you are from our or like the platform, please do rate the session if you have loved it. And for the YouTube audience, please like if you have liked the session, and use the comment section for any feedback, any comments. So thank you so much, take care, I'll see you guys in the next class. Bye bye.